All right, so installing your plug and play module on your 2022-23 year Pioneers. I've already got this tail light loose and took the two Phillips screws out. You're just going to pull out your tail light just like so, and we're just going to unplug the tail light. I'm going to set this in the bed. I'm going to grab our plug and play module. It looks just like this. And you'll notice on one side there's a 3-pin, on the other side there's a 4-pin. So our 3-pin's what's going to match up to our 3-pin that come off of our tail light. So taking the same plug that we unplugged our tail light, we're going to plug it right into our box. Make sure it snaps. It's going to come off just like that. And your rear harness that you just ran will come through, and I'm going to run that right up through this hole here. Gotta be easy and not rip off the plugs, just like that. Then these here will plug in yellow to yellow, white to white, and green to green. Okay, so that side of the tail light of the plug and play module is done. So we're left with this right here, which is your license plate leads. If you ordered the license plate, if you didn't, you won't have these leads. We're gonna grab our tail light harness, which looks just like this. You'll notice on one side there's a 4-pin that will match our plug and play box. Then on the opposite end, you'll have, just like your tail light plugs, there'll be a 3-pin plug that plugs into each tail light. So what I'll do is I will plug this in, just like so. And then you can kind of tuck all that back in there. It'll tuck right back up in there, just like so. If you have a license plate, make sure you hook that up. You can run it back up through the hole the same way that we ran our rear harness. And this plug here, you notice it's the longer side. That's going to go over, and it's marked right turn. So I'm going to take this back out. I'm going to feed it over to the other tail light. But the one that's marked left turn, because we're on the driver's side, we'll take our tail light that we unplugged to plug into our box. We'll plug that right into this, and then we'll set this up here for now, and we'll just feed this back through this hole, and then we'll run it across the bottom of the framing here, and then we'll go right over here to this tail light here. And your kit will come with a cap just like this. So what I'll do is grab my screwdriver. Okay, so I already loosened up these screws. I took those screws out. I'm gonna pull out our tail light. This is on the passenger side. We'll just unplug it. I've already fed over, for this video, I've already fed over the tail light harness that comes with your kit. I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna plug it right into this light, just like so. I'm just gonna lay it up here, up top here for now. I'm gonna grab that plug that I just grabbed that comes with your kit. It's a cap off. So remember, it's got the plugs in it, so that way we can plug it right onto the one that we're not gonna use here from the factory. Plug that in, and that way that there's no water that can get inside of that to mess with your factory harness plug. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this stuff zip tied here and put everything back together. We'll just tuck all that right back in there, and I'll put the screws back in, and then we're all set.